Alright, this is Gaming Grandpa and welcome back. Episode 27. I'm calling this a tempo and it's cranks just because you'll see what I'm talking about when we get into the next mission. Now, there's 4 of the hot air balloons that you have to collect, and I am sitting here outside a very windy puzzle for the next one. You just gotta kind of drive up here and then you gotta kind of just, there we go. Unfortunately, now you have to drive all the way around, but that would be the third one. There's one more, and by now you should pretty much have most of the achievements, for the most part, done. You should be at 75% on almost, oh, I'm sorry, that's a hot air balloon, so 69% is what you should be on the rest of them. These are all mission related. That's, of course, a hot weather balloon, and then there's one more zip line that you have to collect or ride. Now, on this one, these objectives are starting to get a little fun, I guess you could say. On this one, there's a bunch of these red, pink and red looking, I don't know what they are, bushes, whatever, you got to smack. There's also a Uncle collectible to the right that you have to get, and you bring it up into the middle and let the box crush it, and then you can't fall in the water. That's the 3 objectives on this one. There is a video cassette, of course, just like the rest of the missions. And it's not the easiest one to get, but it's not that hard either. Alright, these rafts are going to play an important part of staying dry. Now, if you notice, you grab this bad boy, and when you pull it, it drains the water. And it kind of goes a little slow when it fills back up. Now, the best thing to do is just to kind of hop along I can't even talk. But we better get going because, and here's these things. There we go. You can run into them, you can smash them. Alright, see, here's that raft there. Raft, I can't even talk. Now, if you notice, you're not going to be able to jump to get him. I just wanted to show you, for the most part, what we have to do with these rafts. And then there's a pattern to it. This one here actually should go over here. And for the most part, those pink and red things, they shouldn't be too hard to identify. Some of them are, like this one you might not be able to see. You have to run into them. That's the best thing I need to tell you. Alright, now this one I'm going to pull over here. Some of them you can reuse. Alright, I'm not even going to take a chance on it. I'm just going to go ahead and move it. Move it back. Now that crate over there, he's the one that we have to bring over here and let him get squished. You can actually use 2 rafts on this one if you prefer. Oh man, they are definitely not easy, and it's probably because I got to take it this direction. No, well. Alright, we're just going to let it do its thing for the moment. Once you get the hang of it, you sit by and get the gold medal. It's not bad. Whoa, what the heck happened? Evidently it didn't like that. Alright. We might need 2 rafts is what we might need. Alright. Once you quit worrying about staying wet, it's really not that bad. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take them and put them on top of each other. There's one more over here. Just keep an eye out for the water level. You can push it. No, I don't think you can. Alright, here we go. Yay. Now, to move it, to get it stuck anyway, you have to put it in front actually. Oh, there goes staying dry. Oh well. I have to play through it a couple times anyway to get the gold and all the objectives, so it's not that big of a deal here. Alright. There's a quicker way to doing this, I just can't remember. Okay. I think with this one, we have to bring him here, I believe, to let him get squished. Very smart. And it should squish him. Yeah, and that unlocks that achievement, or objective, I should say. And he puts it right back where he was at. Alright, we got that one there. This one needs to go over here. Alright, and if I remember correctly, we need that raft over here to go there. You will end up reusing these bad boys, so don't worry about that. It goes right in here. Yep. Alright, and then of course there's one over here, and you have to smack. There were some hidden ones I can't remember. I just want to make sure I get all of them, because... Alright. We'll go ahead and grab this one first. We already squished him, so now we can just go ahead and put him straight onto the truck. Sometimes it's kind of hard to remember that you're actually moving things. It's more like a puzzle. I just want to get a good idea. Okay, that way we're going to have to move these over. And I thought I got him at the end, I believe. Because, yeah, I believe we did it like that, or I did it like that. Now the cassette is over here somewhere. Oh, right there. Yep. You need the rafts to go get them. Alright. Yeah, you can't push it. I thought you could. Try to remember. Alright. There's this one, that one, and this one over here. Yep, alright. And that should be all of them. Yep, alright. like I said, I'm not worried about getting a gold medal. I want to get all the objectives that I can. Of course, to stay in dry when I bomb miserably, which, when have you known me to actually not play through a second time? But that's the fun of it, right? Alright, so after these 2 missions, we have 2 more missions left. Those are our final 2 missions, and that should wrap up the entire game. And then I will end up doing a recap video that won't be that long, just to kind of give it my review and whatnot. I'm going to do that every game I complete, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10. That way you can kind of know if it's one you might want to play or not. Some games are easier but take a lot longer, and other games don't take as long but they're a little challenging. This one, it's not challenging by any means, but it is a little bit of a pain. Alright. Now, we have all the brass, and we could just do what we want with them. They have to be in a set order, otherwise I think it would push them back. I don't know why the water does that, but alright, there's that one. And the water, if you notice. There we go. I'm not putting it on yet though, because I want that cassette. And it's down here. And the only way to get that is on a raft. Sorry, my TV does some weird things sometimes. Alright, I'm just gonna, it's over here if you haven't noticed. I don't even know if I'll be able to get it from here. Yep. Alright. There we go. That's the wrapped, or the cassette. And then the last one. Now, the gold medal honestly isn't that hard to get. I was just trying to get all the other objectives in the process. Alright, yeah, the don't get wet one, but hey. Alright, at least we got the cassette done. And like I said earlier, unlike the original story with the consoles, these pretty much, once you grab them, they pretty much all count. I don't understand why the consoles had such a big problem, but it did. Okay, this one is kind of interesting. There's these cranks that you have to hit, or turn, I should say. If you remember the training, we had these little cranks you had to turn. There was one objective where you have to have them all maxed out, you know, and turn them until it can't turn anymore, and you have to put something in it to block it to keep it cranked like that. There's a scuba tank that you have to actually ride it and not fall in. You have to ride it across the canyon. And then there's the uncle that we have to get again, that same little thing that we've been grabbing in every mission now, that you have to put him in a hot tub. That's the objectives. And then there's a cassette you have to get that's a little tricky to get to using the scuba tank and a flying trick, but it's not that hard once you get the hang of it. The hardest part is actually seeing the cassette. Alright, so here we go. That one there. Alright, the cassette. Oh, well, that was brilliant. Alright. First off, to open this, I don't want to throw it that far. You have to left bumper it and hold it. Alright, it's blocked. I don't think it's all the way though, but yeah, I think it is. Alright. Alright, the cassette is back here. And you can see it. There we go. That's the cassette. Alright. Now, this one, just throw it in there. He's only there for a cassette. Alright, now, I don't think these will actually hold it. Yeah, I guess it will. Okay, I didn't think it would. And I don't remember if I have to use, yeah, I have to, okay. Oh, for gosh sakes. Alright, they all do something. Alright, that counts as being blocked. And you notice a little red light will come on. This should open up the door more. I forget what that other one did, but... Alright. The good news is it don't have to be completely perfect. And I'm trying to remember... Oh yeah, the ladder. The game kind of makes you have to play through most of these 2 or 3 times. I'm just trying to remember. Alright, here's this hot tub. And you gotta put him in it. So don't put this one in just yet. The physics of this game really kind of suck. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. That didn't work out the way I wanted it. Alright, now you have to, I think it's this one you have to move out of the way. Yeah, to let the water go. Now, the wrap, I believe, will move down here. At least I thought it did. Yeah. And it should get stuck in that whirlpool for you, so, yeah. I can't do that yet. Alright, now, this is the one that you have to use to get across the canyon there. There we go. That should be that one. Alright, one more to crank. There. Now they should all be cranked. So now you just have to load up the truck. Getting the gold medal is not hard by any means. It's just we're trying to do all these other ones at the moment, so it's a little bit of a pain. Alright, now when you remove this one, the door will close a little bit. It's not that big of a deal. You still got plenty of room to get out, and the other one's still open, so there we go. Alright, and that's that mission. Alright, now this next one is a little interesting. Alright, that's a 36 chamber crank, so we just have 2 missions left after this one, and that would be the end of the mission. So I'm going to cut it out right there, and I will see you soon.